morning and hello, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review and Forex Briefing for Sunday the 4th of June 2023. We had a race yesterday, Saturday the 3rd then. We were at Lingford on the all-weather, the 5:35. We're on this Recurdem, which number 3, which came 10th at 20 to 1. We had 6 places, believe it or not, on that at a pound per £8 unit at evens, and we had a pound win at 19 to 1. It drifted out to about 22 to 1 roughly. So we had £2 per £8 unit, 0.25 exposure, or £200 on for us. So we lost that. What happened there? Well, this horse was one of our horse first models, and basically it made no attempt to get into a winning position. It was held up in more or less last, if you watch the replay, off a slow pace, and inevitably was stuffed. So there must have been an agenda there to be a non-trier effectively. It was an apprentice jockey with a £3 claim, so should have been a decent enough ride. But as I say, if you look at that replay, the horse and jockey had no intention of doing anything really, and that's just the way it goes in racing. So anyway, the good news was we got a good execution. We gave ourselves every chance and it didn't happen. So the account came down a little bit to 73.5 units from a peak of 74.5. So not too bad, but a bit frustrating. Now today, yesterday we had the Derby obviously, and we sort of decided that, what was it? We didn't bet it was a race of interest, but we decided that this Passenger was a possible, but quite frankly, it was totally outgunned. And if we'd been at the races, we wouldn't have bet Passenger just on its physicality, but we weren't. This Ghost Rodin, O'Brien's horse, won, and you had to take on trust that it would bounce back after a heavy going on the 2,000 guineas where it was favourite. So it was a messy derby in terms of, because of all the soft ground switch and all the rest of it, and that's why we stayed out of it. But anyway, arguably, and this other one, I think Spreewell Leopardstown Derby Trial, I think came second, so that was another interesting runner. So food for thought there. Anyway, today we've got a race at Nottingham on the flat in the 3:45. It's a handicap class 2 4-year-old plus 0 to 100, 1 mile 75 yards, good to firm. Now Nottingham is quite slow on the mile. It's model 93, similar to Southall and knocking on the door Wolverhampton and Chelmsford, so it's quite a deep surface in terms of pace profile. So the one we like is this number 2, Great Gadian. We've got £1 for 3 places at 0.86 to 1, so just shy of evens, and we've got a win at 4.7 to 1. We couldn't get the 5 to 1, but you may be able to, but we couldn't, and we got it on early. So we've got actually £2 per £8 unit, giving us 0.25 exposure, £200 for us, so £100 each way basically. 3 places, nearly evens on the place. What do we like about Great Gadian? We're entered in the Royal Hunt Cup, at 8 furlongs over Royal Ascot. This coming Royal Ascot. It's got the right profile for this Nottingham course, and we think it's going to be prepped for this Royal Ascot race. So that's what we're doing. We're doing Great Gadian number 2 in Nottingham 3:45. So see how we go with that. We could do with a change of fortune on things, and on the Forex, as I say, we're looking at next week economic calendar on the and hopefully update you tomorrow. So anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and goodbye.